Yo, yo, yo. Welcome to the AniFix show. Today.
That was actually. I liked that.
You?
I liked that. that was a good beat. I should have just you should have had a beat in the background. I could have been going.
Yo, 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 welcome to...
Should have planned it better.
I was about to comment on the 3 yo's and then you added a rhyme. I couldn't believe it.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Pulling surprises all the time.
You're like that one
that's
guy
what they come here for.
in the Moyoga, the bus show, the Murakata X Mizujima show, where they didn't even bother to attempt to translate his rap. The Crunchyroll translation of that was such a bloody mess. It was awful. There was a lot of fuck-ups, like the well, it's not really a fuck-up, but in ReZero, at one point the character says, this is a parallel world, when he said isekai, which can be translated as that, but literally the title of ReZero is in a different world, so I don't know why they decided to put parallel, when parallel implies there's some sort of connection to the other world when there isn't in ReZero. But whatever. Did you guys watch ReZero?
No,
I did,
but
yeah.
I'm interested in the metaphysics behind your query here. Is it a parallel
It was a messed up translation.
I mean, they don't have a long time to translate it, Glenn. I mean, how long do you think Crunchyroll gives them between like them getting the actual copy of the show?
Well, it doesn't matter
and then
when the translations are actually fucked up. Like, have you watched Moyoga? Do you know how fucked that was?
I mean,
I will admit,
yeah,
I didn't actually notice it. Because that's the thing.
You couldn't. The stiffness of the lines, everything.
Yeah, but
I even went and talked to my translator friend, and he was like, "What the fuck happened?"
Yeah, but for a perspective of someone who is not constantly looking at translation, to me it just looked like bad dialogue.
I'm not constantly looking at it either. It was just that bloody awful. And the show itself wasn't the best either, but it was kind of... And I liked the ridiculousness of it.
It was kind of silly, and there's so many death flags, it's hilarious.
Dude,
it's so goddamn obvious.
When the bus driver was just like, oh, these goddamn millennials, you don't know shit. I can't put eggs on my ramen, I'm poor. I'm gonna drive the bus into off a fucking cliff.
And then they all get back on it!
They're just like, no, they just go over it. They're just like, oh, whatever. And we all have those moments.
We apologize. Yeah, it's like, what sort of world is this?
He just tried to murder you.
Why aren't you calling the police? Oh, I guess they're trying to go to a hidden area and they don't want the police involved. But the entire premise of that show is hilarious.
No, it's great. It's great. It is fucking, like, people are like, oh, it's such a bad show. Have you never tried to have fun in your life? Have you never tried to look at things through a different context than narrative and silly things like conventional storytelling? Just look at it through the bullshit.
Yeah.
Ridiculousness,
some fun.
Ridiculousness is narrative. I don't know how the fuck Okada thought this up, though.
Apparently,
like, I don't know what the fuck happened.
I don't have the exact source for this, so I haven't actually read the interview, but I've heard people talking about a interview in which she says that she's only writing Mizushima's story. So, I guess this was a Mizushima story, whilst Kuznaiva is an Okada story. So...
I can see that, because this, I mean... Despite the bad translation, it didn't really seem like Okana's sort of thing.
Yeah.
Just the tone of it all.
I'm getting another vibes as well.
Another vibes. I mean, at least this one feels more silly immediately. Like, hooking to the silliness of it all.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, I think it's going to end up turning into an awesome like battle royale series, and they like mentioned.
I wouldn't call that awesome.
That's some speculation.
I love battle royale. Yeah. Battle royale is a great film because it's so stupid. It's so zany and ridiculous, and characters twist into madmen like within seconds.
How do you know they're not all going there to just start over, Callum? It could just be a big happy
it's
family.
It's a big slice of life series.
I mean, the woman who's already there, who's already been to the Lost Village, she seems quite happy. So unless it's all these edgy kids that are gonna fuck it up.
But the Death Note, they mentioned the Death Note, so it's if you want to leave the village, you've got to kill yourself. Like, that's sort of the thing, and I think that's going to be used as a motivation for the characters to say, if you're not going to kill yourself, I'll kill you instead. I do not see anyone staying alive.
That's true.
When they translated Suicide Letter as Death Letter, did you really not notice how fucking dumb Death Letter sounded? Like, come on.
But then, I wasn't thinking, I was too immersed. I thought, that's just shit dialogue.
You were immersed.
I was immersed in the world of this bus.
It was just like, this isn't English.
Glen, I spend a lot of times on buses and people talk fucking nonsense on them. I'm in tune with the bus culture.
Okay, let's stop talking about. Let's not talk about translation anymore. I just thought I'd mention. I just can't believe how you guys didn't notice at all how stiff and how terrible it was. But whatever.
Callum is right though. Like, some of the conversations you hear on buses are quite hilarious. Maybe not that bad, but yeah.
It's a lot like, did you know that crows eat their friends? Hopefully we don't cannibalize each other on AniFix.
Oh, that was great.
That girl's character, that girl lion, her character design, top fucking tier. She embodies my taste.
Yeah.
I would, let's not talk about this actually.
Okay.
I don't want to go to jail.
Yeah. Especially, I love, they made it very clear on the character bios on it. I think it wasn't Kickstarter, it was some other thing. And they just gave all the ages to all the characters. Just to blatantly say,
and that one guy who looks like, and like, a lot of, like, this one guy who looks like a goddamn, like, I'm gonna rape you character is like 15 years old, and just like, looks like he's fucking like 27.
Yeah, but then again, there's always those anime, like those high school anime, and they've just got one character. It's like,
I know, but
what are you doing here?
No, but come on, this is a different context. We're on a bus here, going to the Lost Village. I honestly like the idea. I like the idea of going to a place and changing yourself completely. I like that because it's like a lot of it has things to say, just in a very not even oversimplified, just in your face manner and bad translations.
I like it.
It's a weird show.
It's stupid. It's stupid. It's unbelievable, but yeah, it's something that I know there's gonna be something to talk about. I know we're gonna be back every week.
Oh no, we're gonna be talking about this. There's no way we're not. But it's like the people who are like hating on it, I can understand why if you expected something completely different, but it's like watching JoJo and being like, oh, this is so stupid. It's like, yeah, if you're gonna be suspicious of a show for being stupid, you're not gonna enjoy yourself.
I will admit though, I watched JoJo Part 4, I couldn't get into earlier things, and I know that there's people who really like the main character's power, which is to like injure someone, but then when they get injured they heal, but like in the wrong figuration. I don't like that power. I think it's gonna get so gimmicky so goddamn fast.
That JoJo is literally a narrative built off gimmicks,
but I don't.
So you're just not gonna like. You're just gonna have an inherent dislike for that if that's not what you're into.
Maybe, but
it's fine.
I'm old-fashioned. I just want them to punch the shit out of each other. And
that's even more boring.
I know it's boring. I'm an inherently boring person when it comes to action series. I want the winner to live, and I want the loser to die or be really beat up and crying. That's my result. I don't want the loser to be like, oh no, I've got a knife in my chest now. Better run away.
Okay. Battle tendency is the best part of JoJo, though, and
I really should, because it's got Lotus Juice in it, who's the hip hop superstar.
No, it's before stands. It's just eccentric, over the top, and it has just the charm to carry it all. While Part 3, honestly, just monster of the week bullshit, not fun most of the time, and Part 4 sort of is also on the line of that, just done better with better gimmicks.
See, I saw so much stuff from the whole series, like just images and people talking about stuff, but I never realized that JoJo's continue. I never realized that the Joestar from Battle Tendency was the old guy in the third one, And so I'm watching the 4th series. I'm like, oh, is this our new main character? Because I was completely fucking oblivious, and I thought he's using the hat to hide the hair.
You never finished it. You never.
Yeah, I've skimmed the fuck through absolutely everything to the point where I didn't even recognize Part 3's protagonist standing right there at the start of the series.
Oh, here's a pro tip: don't do that.
Yeah, until I googled it and found out. Oh wow, it was that guy. With the hat.
Good for you, Callum.
That's my JoJo experience from someone who should not be watching Part 4.
No, you can just jump straight into it, really. It doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah, I know.
It really does not matter at all.
There's moments like where they refer to characters or they refer to the Joestar family, and I do feel like I'm missing out on part of it.
You're missing out on absolutely nothing. It does not matter. Like I said, it's a series built off its own outrageousness, and you can just jump in whenever. Part 4 is probably one of the better places to do it, so...
Then I will outrageously be watching it now.
Don't take my words like that. You're not allowed to use them. Hey, Russ, what's up?
Yo, so, Glen, you've seen ReZero, right? Because...
well, I've read the light novels, read the manga. I kind of like it a ton. But...
Wait, so you haven't actually seen the show? Yet.
I've seen it.
Oh, okay, episode. Nice.
Just in tune with everything.
Well, no, so like Glen,
it's my jam.
Because when you told me, you were like, "Oh yeah, this is gonna be great." So I was like, "Yeah, I'll make sure to watch this."
I mean, I said it becomes great.
Yeah, I know.
The first arc, not great. But you know, it's fine.
Yeah, well, like you jump into it, and he goes to this like fantasy world as you'd expect. But the first thing I notice is it's full of CG, like furry things, like little like lizards, and
yeah, Callum loves it.
You've basically summed up everything I hate in the world. CG furries is just like that's what destroyed.
Shut up. Okay, keep going, Russ.
I want to appreciate penguins.
It was so weird though, because it's just like everything. All of them were CG, and until they got into the little alley, like there was just so much CG, and it was overwhelming. But then it is this kind of show where you sit down, you watch both parts because the first episode was split into part A and part B, and you're like, okay, yeah, this can be a promising show, which hopefully it will be according to your word.
40-minute first episodes aren't common.
Russ, that entire thing you just told me, I have no idea what the point of it. I thought you were going to go somewhere with it. Did you just want to talk about the shitty CG? Is that all? What's promising about it? Tell me.
Well, I don't want to say too much without spoiling it.
Oh, fuck the viewer.
What do you mean, fuck the viewer?
Just
they should have watched it. It's their fault.
Glen does not speak for all of us, and I appreciate the loyal AniFix
No, they don't
viewers.
want to hear you. They don't want to hear you dancing around it. If you're gonna dance around it well. What's promising? Tell me about it. Come on.
Okay, it's very surprising because guess what? The guy fucking dies. You have Glen.
What?
You have Glen to blame for that. That's why the show's interesting, Glen, because it did something which I wasn't fucking expecting, which I was hoping the audience can enjoy for themselves, but now you have just spoiled it for them.
Yeah, but they're not going to enjoy this conversation if it's a whole lot of nothing.
Yes, but you can't just go and spoil the main thing, which is why the entire thing was enjoyable.
Technically, you just spoiled it.
I did, but that's because Glen pushed me to do it. So.
No, you didn't have to. You're the weak one. You're not.
Peer pressure is not an excuse.
Ross, if I told you to jump off a bridge.
Oh, actually,
fuck you, Glen. Fuck you.
Okay.
No, ReZero's interesting, but honestly, that's not the interesting bit.
That's probably not a spoiler because it's in the synopsis of the show.
It's in the fucking PV.
Is it? I don't know. I've never seen the PV. I haven't seen the PV.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So. It's not a spoiler.
All right.
That's just the premise of the show.
It's like oh, don't spoil the main concept of the show. Oh, hey, look, Sancha Sanyo is a slice of life series about bread. How could you, Glen? How could you? You're terrible. You're a terrible person.
It kind of is like just someone like turning a book around and someone slapping it out of their hand saying, "No spoilers. I don't want to see the blurb."
Like reading the. It's like oh, look at this book. I'm gonna look at the back and read the synopsis. Oh, wow, I got spoiled about the fucking premise.
All right, Glen, calm down. I had no idea.
It's your fault. It's your fault. You didn't know. Don't blame this on me. And if you didn't want to say it, you didn't have to, Russ. You didn't have to.
Yeah, but I wanted to say why I enjoyed it because you pushed me to do it.
We're gonna have to have a talk about peer pressure later on.
Yeah.
Yeah, that concept is what brings the good out of it, it's kind of like, I kind of think of it in a lot of the directors at KyoAni in a sense, where ReZero's about the small moments, but at the same time is a brutal reflection of actually appreciating those during the time, because a lot of people don't appreciate a lot of the things that they do. It's like eating with family, that type of thing, is a lot of people overlook it and don't think of it as much as they should. And ReZero is a reflection of that.
You saw that in the first episode.
I've read the fucking light novels, you dumbass. Do you not listen to what I say?
No, that's what I was... No, I know that, Glen. But what I'm...
Here, let's talk about the anime. The director, Wakaba Girl, he's actually a very, very experienced action animator. And that's why the action scenes in that were good. And even though ReZero's not an action show, and he also loves doing high-angle shots, point-of-view shots, he's obsessed with that kind of stuff. He's a good director. And this is actually his first directional debut that's not a short show by Wakaba Girl. There, Russ, is that what you wanted?
Yeah.
Is that what you wanted,
That
Russ?
is what I wanted, thank you.
God.
There you go.
This is
the podcast of hate.
Yeah, this...
It always ends up like this in the middle section.
Too much tension.
Yeah.
What do you mean? This is all your fault. This is my fault. I'm just trying to talk.
It is your fault. You drove me to do this, Glen. Motherfucker. Anyway.
Anything? You have anything else to say about it?
No, I don't.
Alright, okay. Hey, Callum, what's up? I just wanted to talk about ReZero, Russ. That's what I wanted to do, and you gave me nothing.
Fuck
no, it's my turn to be bullied.
How was I meant to have a conversation? No, I'll just be quiet. You two talk. You two chat. I'm gonna go to the restroom.
What do we talk about? We haven't seen any of the same shows.
Good luck.
Russ?
Yes?
You know that's not true.
Oh,
it may
God,
not be
you're
a
right.
seasonal show, but there's one thing.
I'm going to the restroom.
That's nice. You...
Don't cut it.
Alright, you're fine.
Okay, so Russ, recently you've been tweeting, I've been trying to get you to watch it in fucking ages, but you finally watched the first season of Silver Spoon.
Yes. Oh, so much to say. Okay, so Callum, probably my favourite theme of Silver Spoon is the fact that Hachikin goes in and he doesn't know what he wants to do, but through at least the first season, it kind of points that that's okay. And I really like that theme because it's something that I think a lot of people are like when they're Hachikin's age. So
yeah. Even if they don't get to go to an agricultural high school to figure that out, it's a common thing that almost everyone goes through.
Yeah. And I mean, I love the head teacher of the school and how he conveys that message. Oh, it's so nice. He's that little small man. What a great guy.
I would have liked to know Kyrie.
No.
No.
Fuck you. I wish you fell down that toilet.
So what's going on, guys? What are you talking about?
Talking about the greatest slice of life anime ever made. Silver Spoon.
Oh man, I was gonna make a joke, but you ruined it.
Yeah, I needed to stop that joke immediately.
Okay, never mind. Good for you. Keep talking.
But yeah, what does Silver Spoon actually mean? Because the principal said something about like how the Silver Spoon hung above a door.
Yeah. There's a silver spoon above the cafeteria door, which I imagine is probably something to do with how he comes to, I don't know, learn about the how the agriculture system works. But I mean, I don't know. There could be something else. I haven't seen the second season, so I wouldn't know if there's something more to the silver spoon.
Of course there's something more to the silver spoon!
Do you guys seriously not know?
No, I had forgotten. Then I asked Russ to remind me. Then Russ, had no fucking clue.
I don't have a clue.
When I think the idea was that when a baby is born, one of the gifts they get is a silver spoon, so that they can break their own egg or something.
No. Silver spoon
please,
represents silver spoon represents inherited wealth, but it's about a show of a kid coming from the big city to earn his own keep, essentially.
Wait, what?
Oh.
I mean,
that person over there has been fed with a silver spoon since his birth by his family because they were rich. That sort of thing. That's what silver spoon means.
That makes a lot of sense, but I don't know where you could get that from the first season, but...
Not from the season, from a generic phrase that most people should know.
I'm sure there's another reason.
What?
It's not even a phrase. It's just the meaning of a silver.
No, I've heard the phrase, but I don't. I'm sure. Like
people still eat with silver. What?
Oh my god. How'd you like the show though?
I mean, I loved it. It was great.
You didn't get to the second season. At the end of the first season, is that when a very prominent character perhaps does something? I love how I'm avoiding spoilers now.
Yeah.
With fucking silver spoon.
Wait, what did you say, Glen? I didn't.
I said at the end of the first season, does a very prominent character do anything particular?
I mean, they kill the pig, but yeah.
Okay, I guess it happens. In the second
that's
season.
pretty prominent. Because
it's a very prominent thing.
Yeah, but Silver Spoon is just absolutely fucking charming as hell, and it's one of those shows that made me it made me want to get away from the city, go and live on a farm, like agricultural school. And then I thought of real life and realised that everyone who goes to agricultural schools are bogans and hipsters and generally the worst of society.
Callum, when I was watching it, I got the exact opposite thing. The exact opposite thing is, I don't want to go to fucking agriculture school. I want to sit at my computer. That's what I want to do. I never want to go do that.
But they had so much fun. Like even when they were moaning,
I am having a blast recording this podcast on the internet right now.
No,
I'd lose this at the agriculture shoot.
I would much prefer this podcast if it was about farm animals and who are like, and introducing our special guest. It's a cow. And they just sits in the room.
Regardless, Silver Spoon or Genno Sanji. I like to say Genno Sanji because I'm a
Genno Sanji is easier to search for.
It is also. Yeah, if you look up Silver Spoon, you probably get the meaning. That is very easy to know.
No, you just get pictures of fucking silver spoons, actually.
Yeah. I've spent so much time trying to find Silver Spoon pictures and then searching in Silver Spoon and getting the fucking just a picture of a silver spoon.
Your waifu will never feed you with a silver spoon. That's irrelevant to what you said. It is a very good show at creating its setting. It creates such an engaging, consistent sense of place at the agriculture school because I didn't even know agriculture schools were still a fucking thing. But
they very much are.
We've got one here.
Yeah, we have one around here as well. Yeah.
And Genno Sanji made a very vivid and inviting place of that school, and it has the melancholic undertones of, well, you gotta eat.
Yeah, but I love that it's the harsh realities presented completely straight faced. It has no judgments. Its only judgment is this is life in the country. I don't care if you've got objections to killing a pig, because that's what it's like here. We have to do that. They're food. And I love that straightforwardness of it. It doesn't try and deliver a message about it. The
second season is the best part. Should really get to it.
I will.
Yeah, I think second season expanded so much further, and a lot of the interesting characters that we found in the first season we got to find out more about them, which I really, really liked. And also Hatchkin's family.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, because like it sort of ends with him sending some bacon to his family, and of course his father wanting him to be like going the traditional route, and then him going to agricultural school.
Uni.
Like I imagine there's more of that conflict.
Fuck you, Dad.
In the second season. Yep.
I'm not gonna live the life you set out for me.
But that moment in the show is just great, especially when you're watching it from the perspective of someone at uni. It's like, shit, I could be making bacon right now.
It's like Honey and Clover in a lot of ways, just not in a much more different sort of school, obviously. But lots of great little character stories from all the characters, and they all come to pretty conclusive endings in the second season, so definitely get to it.
There's a lot you can learn about agriculture as well, in general, because like there's this one moment where they're going over why you have to leave pork for a certain amount of time, and it's just like there's like loads of like interesting embedded facts about livestock which I never even thought to consider, but through the show you sort of learn.
The pizza episodes, God, that was brilliant, because it brought together all of the characters' specialities, and it all pitched together.
And there was pizza!
They made pizza, and they had a party, and the pizza was great. I was so ready.
When we're recording the episode, like the special episode at Anime Expo, when we're all in LA together, we gotta order some pizza.
Oh yeah,
that's gonna be crazy.
I'm really down for pizza right now in April. I'm pretty sure in July I'll still be down for that pizza, because
we've got to make pizza together. We need to recreate the scene. We need to build an oven.
No. I don't like fire. Especially in a house that's not ours and we're renting. So
that's a good point.
Not to happen.
Also, cooking pizza's hard. It's not as easy as they made it out to be in the show. I mean, I remember the first time mine was burnt as fuck. It was so horrible. The dough was all...
You're probably just shit. We've got a pizza oven. We made pizza.
That is very rude. But yeah. No, I got better as time goes on. I made about 3 pizzas in my time. One was probably good. Wow. Yeah.
You're a veteran.
Ladies. The two of you listening.
This is that's what's on Russ's Tinder profile. Is just made 3 pizzas.
I like long walks on the beach, making pizza.
3 exactly.
I mean, who can resist that? To be honest, yeah.
I'm also into anime, and that's when they all swipe the other way.
Yeah,
the big red X. Yeah,
it's like it automatically does that.
Or it just detects the words in your profile.
Did I ever tell you the story of like Baron J, John, and I when we Matt was there on C Anime, Adam, tons of people. We were just all on Tinder at Anime Next in fucking New Jersey. And we just all installed Tinder, and we're just looking at all the people on Tinder.
That sounds like a fucking amazing idea.
And it was just like, oh, all these weebs, why aren't they on Tinder? We only got a few, and like the few that I got, some of them were in cosplay, and I was just like, oh, why is this fucking Soul Eater cosplay? Nah, I was being too picky.
Wait. You were judging people. I
was judging their anime taste.
You
have to be very dedicated. You have to be very dedicated to a show to cosplay as it.
That's very true.
But people aren't going to cosplay as an unpopular show, or everyone will just...
Dude, I'll do that.
Well, no, like, if you went to the expo in a costume, you spent hours and hours, weeks and weeks, months and months on this perfect costume, and everyone goes...
You know what I do?
I got no idea who you are.
I'll walk next to them, be like, shit taste. You know what? I'd know, Callum. Because if there's one person that can know the obscure bullshit you're cosplaying, it's me, and we're meant for each other, baby. That's how you know. That's why they put all the effort in.
Yeah, just this person for knows. Glen.
They know. Not for me, but for people who are as dedicated to their show. Well, not really dedicated, but
I think there'll be more people like that at Expo though than Anime Next.
Doubtful.
I don't know. Do you know how many people go there?
There's 100,000 people there. Dude, anime is such a medium it's just like other things, obviously, like video games and stuff. It's such a thing where you get into it for a year or two and then you get bored of it. People do that. And I feel
that's
like
true.
that is
For most people. I mean, yeah.
Finding people who are a fan several years later is that's hard, to be quite honest. There's not many people like us.
I should probably bring an engagement ring to Anime Expo just in case.
Oh, yes.
Just in case someone cosplays as a character from Chronicles of the Going Home Club. Because you don't want to have to rush off to like Tiffany's. You want to be right there on the spot. It's like, I need you in my life. I need a Chronicles of the Going Home Club cosplayer in my life. Also, this is...
It's not for weird sex things.
You know those moments where you suddenly realise that you're recording a podcast?
Yeah, what about it?
Yeah. I'm just saying this could
that
be
was
construed
just
as a
now.
public appeal.
I honestly prefer when we talk about like stuff like this when we actually talk about shows, because a lot of the time it just gets me upset.
Oh no,
because Russ won't talk to me genuinely.
Fuck you. I had a great talk with Callum while you were on the toilet. Just you wait.
To be honest, you weren't on the toilet for very long. Like
I went to the restroom and I did a little number one. It's not what do you expect? I'm not gonna go to the restroom. I'm not gonna go to the restroom during a podcast and be like, I'm just gonna sit here for 20 minutes now.
But it seemed like that's what you were going to do. So I was like, God, we need to have a long conversation.
And how do you know
about
I didn't
Silver
lie to
Spoon.
you?
Yeah,
What if I just went and grabbed this delicious Sunkiss trademarked? You buy it today.
Yeah, maybe that's what you did do.
Sponsored by Sunkiss. We're not sponsored by them. Sponsor us, though,
Thanks
if
for
you're listening.
clarifying, Glen.
I would like to be sponsored by Sunkiss because I like Sunkiss more than Fanta.
Dude, orange. Well, yeah, obviously, Fanta's just it's
Yeah.
bad. It's bad.
Also,
ripoff.
Fanta
Doesn't
was
they don't.
invented
What's
in
Sunkiss?
Nazi Germany. Fun fact.
Did you know that Germany was in the Axis powers and so was Japan, and they make anime there?
Ooh.
Ooh.
To be honest,
dropping the knowledge.
of all the things done by done during World War II, making anime was probably the worst one.
Yeah, all that propaganda. So
Anyways,
about World War II espionage.
Yeah, I knew this was gonna get there. Joker Game. Have any of you watched it?
I haven't.
No.
I watched the live action film. I wanted to know what it was about, and it was basically it was Japanese James Bond.
Yeah,
And
I've heard.
it was a good thing that it was Japanese James Bond. I
Don't put that in my anime. In anime, I want stories that can only be told in anime. Because I know that live action would do so many other stories much better.
We've talked about this before.
Yeah.
Have we?
I remember this discussion.
Hey,
Yeah.
Callum, did you like Rokugo?
Yes.
Hmm?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Did you know that could be told in live action? Wow.
I know, sir.
Did you know that Chronicles of the Going Home Club could be told
No,
in
it
live
couldn't.
action?
No, it couldn't.
Wow.
No, it couldn't. Don't.
It could, though.
Don't play your games.
It
because
could, though.
The
Physically, it could.
the hair on Natsuki's head, the really big, like the floaty one, it's fucking huge. Don't you dare tell me that could be replicated in reality, because that is science
said
fiction.
you said you wanted stories. You didn't say you wanted the hair, Callum.
Hey, they're all
Okay.
story to me. The hair is an important part of narrative.
It is, to be quite honest. But that's not what you asked. Anyways,
but-
yeah, I
I
only
just
watched it
feel
because it
that,
was
yeah.
Japanese, though. I didn't betray my weebism.
Yeah. Okay.
If you watch a live action film with 3D people who are white, you're gonna get they're gonna come to your house and fuck you up.
Yeah, that's
Just how it is. I vomited a lot, but you know.
Anyway, let's talk
Stop
about something
joking.
we've watched. Anyone watched?
I was gonna just remember.
No. I'm not gonna let you bullshit around Joker Game when none of us have seen it.
I wanted the just a tad bit of bullshit. Okay,
have
fine.
you-
I didn't let you. I let you talk about Pokemon.
I'm not gonna talk about Pokemon.
I know because I let you last episode.
Yeah, but I've
allow
watched Pokemon.
I made a
That
promise to Russ and I broke it.
What?
Oh yeah.
I promised that I'd shut Callum down every single time he'd talk about
Oh,
Pokemon,
you did say that, didn't you? Yeah.
But instead, I allowed it. But anyways, go on, Callum.
Let's talk about My Hero Academia.
I mean, I haven't
Please
seen
tell
that.
me you two. Oh God, Glen, please.
I don't watch bad anime.
No, no, no.
I watched it.
Oh, thank
it was
God.
good.
Oh, that was great, Glen.
Honestly, I kind of wish they weren't adapting it so slow paced. Which usually I'm very down with slow burning type of stuff. But the first chapters of Academia are the fucking worst parts of Academia. So,
But I think that it's Kenji Nagasaki. He spent 25 episodes adapting one tournament arc in Gundam Build Fighters. Like, when you think about it, that show has nothing going on.
yeah, and we
But
only have
it's so
13
good.
this time around.
But I think it's going to be nice. I think it's going to be lovely. I think it's going to piss off manga readers because nothing is going to get adapted.
I'm cool with that.
Like
Very cool with that.
I think the next 12 episodes are going to be just him and All Might talking on a roof. Episode 13 is just him going down. It's like, oh, that was a good conversation.
Can't wait for the All Might Dojin.
Oh God, no!
All Might X Izuku.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
It's not what's wrong with me. It's what's gonna happen, Callum.
You said you can't wait for it. You're the one who's waiting. You're egging them on.
Somebody has to pay.
You know that
have to support-
50% of our viewers are
have to s-
Dojin writers.
We have to support these struggling artists. It was fuck. It was Umakashi as fuck though.
Oh God.
It was great.
Yeah. Oh, those lines, just lines everywhere, and that's
really
the best
like the
way I can
pickout
explain
lines.
it.
Still, I have an inherent dislike of it because of All Might being so westernized. Can't stand it.
Yeah, yes, but isn't there like isn't it like All Might is? Oh no, he's actually like weak and not like that. I think it's just a cheesy depiction, like the cheesy like Golden Age Superman sort of thing.
But I can't forgive it. Just fuck around. It was
It's unforgivable.
It was good. It was still. I was really shocked at how we got nowhere in the first episode, which is fine.
Yeah,
it's fine.
I think
But
I prefer it that
slow
way.
burning.
And
I do too, but like, where's it gonna get? Is it gonna get like
don't know, I
maybe
haven't
it'll
read it.
finish like the arc where
You can make it up anything right now, and I'm gonna believe you because I haven't read it.
honestly, yeah. It could end. All 13 episodes could be like the training arc. Wouldn't that be something? I bet everyone loved that.
Yeah, it's just a Rocky movie. That is what Hero Academia is.
What did you think of it though? In the most part,
I loved it. I really, really liked it. And I don't know how much of that was me trying to like it, because I realised that this means that we're not getting a Kenji Nagasaki show this year. Because last year we got Classroom Crisis, year before we got Gundam Build Fighters.
even if you're trying to like it, you still
But
like it.
yeah, I found it really, really fun. I'm not totally 100% on board with the rivalry, although I've been told by people that improves. But I really, really liked the character of Izuku, because those flashbacks were brilliant, and some of the art involved, and it's a gift show. It's a show we can just gift everything.
Is Izuku the glasses kun, or is that the fire ice guy? That's one of them, right? Are we talking? Are we talking about Meteor? Who are we?
Midoriya.
You say I call him Midoriya. You say Izuku. Okay.
It's his first name. We're bros.
I'm just so used to Meteor because everyone calls him that for the most part in the manga.
We're already on first names basis. That's how much I love this show. I felt like I'm best buds.
Yeah, my bad. It's still. I mean,
it's slow, and I love it being slow because every moment is joy.
I honestly don't. I don't like that this is one of the better shows of the season though. Like it was gonna be, but it's gonna end up being one of the best shows of the season, and it just feels like such a weak season. Even though I feel like leading up to it. It shouldn't have been.
Yeah, that I kind of get that because it's like hype trains aren't meant to result in something good. They're meant to crash and burn at the end of it. We're not meant to be getting off at Star City. So, yeah, I feel like this shouldn't be good.
A sense of mystery to the season like 3 months ago, and now that's all gone. Now everything is just like maybe there'll be 2 good shows. It's like, yeah, there's the other shows that I'll like, but they won't be like the sort of shows where I'm like, these are the shows I remember from this season. I'm gonna think spring 2016 for this season, like spring 2013. Even though I didn't like the show, Attack on Titan was in that fucking season. Haneko, Gargantia, Akanohana, the first season of Snafu. There are shows that I remember from each season with vivid detail because I loved them.
Are you trying to tell me that you will not be on your deathbed in 80 years and someone says spring 2016 and you'll go, oh yeah, Kumamiko, that was great.
It wasn't as funny as I wanted it to be.
Yeah, it was funnier than I thought it was going to be. I thought I was hanging in there for a big disaster and I'd have to apologize to everyone.
I hope it doesn't have more of those jokes it made where it was like, you've already done it with the bear. Like,
I think I was like played up maybe a bit. It was a bit lewder than the cute comedy.
That was just the one joke that turned me off. It's just the fact that joke existed makes me fear that it might exist more in the future, and I don't want that. I want it to be the cute bull. I want it to be cute. I want it to be about the bear talking about economics. That's what I want.
That's what I need. Yeah, there's something brilliant about comedy that we have absolutely no connection to, but we can still find funny. So when the bear was asking her, and like obviously there's these like little isms in Japan, just isms is not the word at all. Just little points about brands and stuff. It's like, oh, what's a watermelon card? And like the Suica or whatever. And I love that moment because it's like, oh, it's Oyster cards in the UK. It's like, to someone who hasn't connected with society, that would be equally hilarious, and we can find our own connections with it. And the reactions are just brilliant. It's why I still like Dagashi Kashi despite everyone suddenly hating it, because
does everyone suddenly hate it? What?
I think a load of people had it on their biggest disappointments list. But
what the fuck did they expect?
I'm not sure. It was a comedy.
Who was sitting there in their face going, Dagashi Kashi's gonna be the most, like whispering in their ear, Dagashi Kashi's gonna be the most amazing show. It's gonna be so funny. You won't believe it. You're gonna laugh. You're gonna die. You're gonna be fine that you died because it was that funny. Who was doing that to them? It's just a fine series.
I think
it's a little bit funny.
I did do that.
Did you even read the manga?
No, I just claimed to...
The manga wasn't... It's not even that funny, for fuck's sake.
I just sent a couple of videos that it's going to be the best show of the season.
Did you spend all that money to go around to all these people into their rooms during the night to do that?
Yeah. Right. But, I think Dagashi did an equally good job of connecting to our equivalent of the comedy.
No,
people didn't like it, but...
It was a lot more lewd than the manga though. It took a grasp of that. Oh yeah, fuck yeah. There's this one shot in the anime where she gets like this white liquid over her and her bra becomes see-through, like her shirt becomes see-through and you can see her bra. Manga, that did not happen. It happened where she got this stuff on her, but it wasn't framed in a lewd context the way the anime does. They upped the lewd, which I was fine with. Hatsuru's a semen demon. If only Matt was here.
Thank God he isn't.
Any upcoming shows that you think will have semen demons, Russ? We still have a few more days until most of the shows air.
Actually, what do we still have to look forward to?
Pie Furry?
Some stuff. Enough stuff.
Yeah. I mean, there's a few. I mean...
High Furry, I'm placing all my hopes on it.
Oh, it's gonna be great. It's by the seaside.
I already know Flying Witch will be good, but High Furry...
Oh yeah, Flying Witch is gonna be amazing. It's still got like 4 days. It's one of the later shows.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit! I'm not out on that day. That's annoying.
I mean, you can watch it when you get
You
back.
were saying, Russ? What were
No.
you saying, Russ? What were you saying?
Oh, and Netagare. That'll be the Seaman Demon show.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's okay.
I forgot that the upcoming episode didn't come out, and I talked to Neta J up a lot in that because I love it. But yeah,
is that not?
It'll be good.
You're not making that, Glen? I normally use that as a basis to watch shows that I haven't decided on watching yet. Your videos.
Not making what?
Your latest video.
No, I'll maybe if I don't finish it today or tomorrow, I won't put it up, but we'll see.
Oh no. But fair enough. Yeah.
But no, I was talking about the upcoming podcast that we recorded with Matt, but didn't go on.
Oh, that one.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah. Rest in peace.
Oh, that is corrupt as fuck. You should hear Matt's voice. He sounds like a robot. It's beyond saving.
RC Anime fails us once again.
Yeah.
It's what he does best. Yeah.
Yeah, by the time this episode comes out, Bungo Stray Dogs will be out. So do we want to pretend that we've all seen it and make up impressions?
I've read the manga, but it has Ikahara's child directing it, so...
What?
Well, did you... Ikahara has a half a dozen or so disciples that basically learned from him, and the director was really buddy with him during the Sailor Moon days, and he's the guy who directed Ashita no Joe, and a lot of his lighting tricks that he loves so much, and
I thought you literally meant his child. I was like, they don't even have the same surname.
No. It's not what I meant at all. I meant in a more metaphorical sense. For all I know, he could be. Ikahara is a baller.
Yeah.
I'd let Ikahara impregnate me.
Okay then.
Nice. Yeah.
But yeah, I'm just hoping this is better than Captain Earth, because that's the same dude.
Captain Earth was fine.
Captain Earth was
it was kind of boring, but it was so fun.
Captain Earth was good for all of the bits that didn't have any plot in them. All of those little moments, all of those little
that was everyone's problem with it though, because that was basically most of it. What?
No, well, I'm an original guy, and
did you even finish? Captain
I didn't finish it. No.
Oh wow!
I watched half of it.
Stop talking about a show you don't know.
I watched 12 episodes of it. Normally, that would be the full thing.
The thing about Captain Earth is that most people's problem with it, and it wasn't even my problem with it, is that it was not much going on. It was a lot of laid back moments with the cast.
That wasn't my problem.
If that's what you liked, then
that wasn't my problem.
Why didn't you keep watching it?
Yeah. I didn't like anything that wasn't it. I was completely the opposite. I didn't like the small amount of points where they had actual mech things.
They were beautiful though.
They were very, very nice. Like people were good to hype up a Bones mecha.
Still, the thing about Bungo Stray Dogs is I've read the manga. It's about cute boys and them solving crimes for the most part. It's okay. So I just have to pin all my hopes on Ikahara's child to make it better than it is, and he's already made the visuals and just the overall direction of the show absolutely gorgeous.
It's fun as fuck.
Was it Igarashi? It's Igarashi, right?
Igarashi, yeah.
Yeah. He's good. I like him. But yeah, for the most part, the actual source material isn't what I'd call interesting.
Well, we'll have to put all our hopes on it. So should we wrap this up and
wait. There's one thing that needs to be said.
Okay.
Everyone, I'm speaking to everyone here. You need to go watch Goma-chan. This is the short show about the white sea lion. Like, I know a lot of people are like, oh, just short shows, just don't bother watching them, but you need to. Because this is such a magical experience. And if you like Callum and you like those kind of things, like Chronicles of the Going Home Club, stuff like that, it's like the show for you. It's so good.
Are you talking about the show with the blonde and the big tits?
What?
No.
What the
Glen,
fuck?
That's not even close.
I thought he said Goko-chan.
Goma-chan.
No, not
Goko-chan, like
Galka-chan.
G-A-L.
No.
Well,
Goma-chan. It's a kids show about a kid and his white
The blonde with the big
seal.
tits. Oh my god. I was going.
if you watched Goko-chan, you know what I was talking about.
I was
I
yeah,
know.
if you love those kind of like cute, like fun shows, then you're like the blonde with the big tits.
Man, it's been a long podcast.
It's been 40 minutes. I'm disappointed.
I still have no idea. I have no idea what you're talking about.
It's a short show.
Hey,
you should go watch it.
get hype for Under the Not Happening.
Yeah, the full name is Shonen Ashibe Go Goma-chan. You can Google that. And it'll be the
It's on
loveliest
Crunchyroll,
thing.
so
It's
yeah,
on Crunchyroll.
you can watch it. You have no excuse. And
Yeah.
and
So
the
is
piece as
Final
well.
Fantasy 15 Brotherhood.
Oh god, let's not talk about that.
God.
Don't watch that.
Anyway, yeah.
Very definition of directed by committee.
Did you hear my other joke that I said, Callum?
No.
I think I'm gonna repeat my joke.
Okay.
Get hype
Yeah.
for Under the Not Happening.
Under the
See, I don't-
happening.
I don't think there's many people that actually get what you mean.
Under the
Dog.
Oh, under the dot. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You did
Russ,
have
you
to
got me.
explain that joke. Yeah. There is no way under the dog is coming out.
kind of. I guess people just got saved too much by Under the Dog to remember. Yeah. I think that's the perfect. I just wanted to throw that joke out there.
It's a good way to end it.
Guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. Russ to the
We're
thing.
We're gonna
The
end it on a
thing?
half-baked joke.
Yeah, the thing when you say the things.
Oh well, I mean, you can follow us on Twitter at AniFix Podcast, and
You can't listen to us on iTunes.
you can't. Every
We're banning
episode I'm
you.
like, yeah, I'm gonna fix it, but honestly, I've sort of given up. I need a new approach to getting it on iTunes. I'll figure it out.
Do we
eventually.
need to do it a third time? Do we need to make a third fucking AniFix podcast on fucking iTunes to fix this?
I mean, we might have to. I mean,
God damn it.
yeah, but I'll get it to work eventually, guys.
So many people I didn't really think that many people listened on iTunes, but we've gotten so many comments and tweets about it that
I
we have
listen
to fix,
to
we have to,
all
we,
my
we have to fix
podcasts on there.
Yeah.
it. So do I actually, but
There are podcast apps that will let you that will download the YouTube video automatically, but I think they're all
yeah,
Android.
but that's too much.
So if you have an
that's too much
iPhone, you're
effort.
kind of fucked. But yeah.
Yeah, I
we're
think
we're-
we had
we're-
comments
we're
from people
trying.
who were doing that and they were saying, please, I don't want to have to do this anymore.
No, but I mean there's an app that actually does it for you as opposed to you having to do it manually. Like you do it like a feed kind of thing. But yeah, I mean, I'll fix it eventually. I'm quite good with these kind of things. I mean, saying that, it's been so long. But yeah.
You're saying that.
But yeah.
I'm great at this.
Anyway, we should probably wrap this up and
Yep, that's the wrap up.
bye-bye.
Okay, bye.
Goodbye.